Hello everyone and welcome. In this lesson, we will discuss what we have covered in this course. Alright, so all of the techniques and tools we have learned in this course comes out to this. If I now go ahead and click the play button in the bottom section of the interface, all of the techniques comes out to this, bringing our characters and objects to life in a way where it creates the illusion of life for the audience. So just to break down what we see in front of us, if I go ahead to the Layer Explorer, let me first press this button to stop the animation. If I now go ahead and open the Manage Layers or the Layer Explorer, and if I now unhide the Control Objects layer, what we're going to see is something that looks very familiar, right? So these are the curved shapes that are causing the character to move. If I select, for instance, the head controls, this red curved shape, grab the rotate tool with the E key and start rotating this around, notice the effect of this control on the head of our character. You can do crazy things with this control, and the character agrees. How exciting is that? The same thing goes if we select, for instance, this chest control, start moving this around. Take a look at the effect that has over the movements of our character. We are controlling the upper section of the body, specifically the chest and the head as well as the neck. If I now select, for instance, the head or the hand control or the wrist and start moving this around, we are controlling the arm movement with this by using the move tool. And if I start rotating this control around, we are controlling the rotation of the wrist or the hand, much the same way we have seen in this course when we have gone through the process of creating that control objects for the arm rig we have built in this course. All right, and so all of these controls, let me undo back a few times to get everything back to the default state. Okay, just one more. And if I now scrub the timeline by selecting the time slider and moving it around, take a look at how each control object is working in conjunction with the others to create this nice looking animation. Alright, this is looking fantastic, as you can see. And so now, if I select, for instance, this bones layer and unhide that and hide again the control object layer as well as the mesh layer, here's the character skeleton, and again it is very similar to our skeleton, to the skeleton of the human being. Here's the spine, here's the thigh, here's the shin bone, okay, the upper arm, and here is the forearm, and also the hand as well as the fingers. Okay, so these are just bone objects with different shapes. If you want to get shapes like these, just select specific bone objects, and from the Modify tab you can play around with these parameters. We have right over here. And also you can enable the side fins, front fins, and the back fins, and control their appearance by adjusting these parameters until you're happy with the shape you have. Okay, so this is the method you can use to get results and shapes like these we have in here. All right, awesome. And so now, as you can see, you can go ahead and start using what we have learned throughout this course in your own projects, or build upon these techniques and discover new creative ways to accomplish your own rigs and create awesome rigs like this one. I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope you'll learn something that will be of use and value to you. Thanks again, and see you in the next course.